Right then, so today we've got a bit of something different. I was supposed to be changing my turbo stuff around, new spring, but I bought the wrong pressure tester vacuum fucking thing. So anyway, I've ordered a new one. That'll be here today. So what we're going to do is we're going to check front camber, make sure no it's slipped, and try and get a little bit more negative camber. Rear negative camber, car, I do like it set up a little bit loose, but we're going to try changing the camber bolt from bottom hole to top hole, which should give me a bit more camber. And then we're going to drop it back down, and we're going to do a good old-fashioned string alignment, which is so easy on an MR2. You shouldn't even really be going to a alignment place, because it is literally 2 axle stands, one piece of string, and a steel ruler. So anyway, watch this spacer. Right, let's get cracking. Find my fucking gloves. Brilliant. Well, that I'm fucking tight. Right. First of all, we're going to drop the car back down again and undo the fucking wheel nuts. Look at the brake pads well on there. The brake pads are good. That's not going to be 17 mil, is it? And one side, that must be 19. 19, 19. And that side's, I've fucking no idea what that size is. Might be 15. That's 15. That surely can't be 18 mil. And also, why have I left the camera up there? So basically what we're looking at is what I've done. That's a camber bolt. I'll show you camber bolt. It's basically a eccentric bolt, and you can alter the angle of the dangle on your wheel using it. And I had it in the bottom hole, but apparently it's better in the top hole because you can get more negative camber in the top hole. Every single nut and bolt I've put back on this car has been copper slipped, hence why everything undoes quite easily. Right, so that goes on. No, you're not supposed to use a fucking. And then it says I have the washer facing the wheel. Actually, in top hole is it supposed to face the strut. I'm going to have to pause you a second whilst I look on my phone. Well, it's about 30 fucking degrees in here. But what it says, now I've read the instructions, is tighten with that bolt at facing the fucking facing the, there we go. Right, so what we want to do is we want to tighten this up. No, that's 18 mil. That's 19 mil. I don't like buzzing nuts on. Right, so that's still movable. Right. I don't know if you can see this. You won't see it. Let's move it to the side. If you can see it there. Basically, that washer keeps moving and it's fucking doing me in. So that needs to stay there. And we need to get to, I don't know if you can see that. Let me do it again. If you watch this wheel here. As I move this bolt, this is coming out now. And then as I move it back in, you see it start to, it's pulled it in. But the washer's fucking not where it's supposed to be, the twat bag. So, it's supposed to be there. So now, put the washer in the right place. Pull it all the way in. And that's fixed there. So now what I need to do is wind this back on. That's tight. Right, now we need to tighten this to 97 pounds-feet or 132 Newton meters. That'll diddly do that. In fact, while I'm here, I'll tighten that. I've done it to that by hand. I will never ever buzz gun a fucking wheel on. So what I'm going to do is turn that down to minimum just to get it on. That is on minimum, so that's miles up. What do we reckon a wheel nut should be? Have we got more camber than we had before? Oh fucking hell, aye. Oh. I might have a little bit too much camber. So why can't I get that much on front? I'm going into top hole on front. Fuck me, that's fucking way too much. I mean, I know it's fucking tight and twisty at fucking, Jesus. Don't like it in top hole, because it's fucking pulled me fucking tyres right in. Let me get my very cheap Chinese shit fucking camber gauge from wherever I may have last left it. Right, I have a cheap Chinese camber gauge which is telling me I've got over -3.5 degrees. Tell you what, I'm going to leave it at -3.5 degrees. I had to go retrieve the other jack because my big jack doesn't go down far enough. Even when it's on bits of fucking worktop, it does not go far enough. I have to go get my little jack that I take with me to races. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, via. Wheel off. Oops. Wheel off. Stay there. What's that fucking weird? It's a bit weird, isn't it? What the fuck's that? What's covering that? I've got to warm it. Well, that's not warped. Absolutely beautiful. What the fuck's causing that then? Pop. Right. So that's a washer on both sides of that. Just fucking peculiar anyway. They're going back in. They go towards the strut. So I'm told. And that goes on. And we'll line them up sharply. And we'll put. What does it say? -4. -4. I don't know whether I believe it, I'll be honest with you. It doesn't really look -4 to me. Oh, maybe it does. Well, do you know what? I think we'll go with that. Right, we're now going to set up to do the alignment, to do your toe in and toe out, or in other words, the thing that will basically make your tyres scrub. Right, so basically what we need to do is we need to set up our axle stand. So we tie a piece of string on. Just put it over there. So we tie a piece of string on to here. Roughly wheel centre height. You can move them up and down because that's why I've not done it super tight. So take our string. We do it so it's long enough. So, and then we chop it off there. We chop it off there. Right. Then we tie that on there. That is to the wheel centre, smash on 200. Okay. And why, you ask, is this 212.5? 212.5. We're going 12.5mm difference at the back because we need a straight line down the car, and the front track is 1475 and the rear track is 1460. So there is 25mm difference in the front and rear track. So to get a direct line straight down the car, you have to compensate 212.5, 200. So 1475 at front and 1460 at the back. Now, that in my estimation is 15. Oh, fucking hell, I've done my fucking calculation wrong. You stupid bastard. So, we're going 207.5 at the back. So, track is 1460 at the back and 1475 at the front. Okay. So what we have to do is compensate for, God, I'm sweating my bollocks off. Compensate for the difference in track. So that now is an absolute straight line outside at car. 1475 at front, so I'm 200mm away from it. 1460 at the back, so I am 207. So I've brought that out. 7.5mm at this side, 7.5mm at the other side when I come to do that side, and that gives me a perfect straight line. Now then, to do the toe, I'll leave you there. I like it neutral or towing out ever so slightly, so we measure the front of the wheel, which is 167, and the back of the wheel, which is 168. So that gives me 1mm of toe out on this wheel, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. On a road car, you'd want them to be the same, so you'd end up moving your track rod. Just other thing to bear in mind as well, your steering wheel needs to be straight. Now I know it is because I did it earlier, but that gives me 1mm of toe out, which is exactly what I want. And at the back, I measure 177 at the front of the wheel, and I measure 175 at the back. So 175 at the back and 176. 176.5. So I've got 1.5mm of toe in, which for scam, it's really, really twisty, and I need it to rotate quick. A little bit of toe in at the back is what I want. Just measure that again. 176.5. I'm actually at 176. I'm not fucking lying to you. I'm 175.5. And I'm 176.5. So I've got 1mm of toe in up front, toe in at the back, and 1mm of toe out at the front, which is exactly what I want. So that is how you align, that is how you do an alignment at home on your driveway. If you need to adjust it, I can't show you that because I don't need to adjust it. But basically you've got the end of your steering rack just behind your wheel here is a threaded bar on the end of your steering rack. that will bring your wheels in or out, depending on, basically you undo the lock nut, and then you actually turn the arm. There's actually a hex or a flat on the arm, so you can turn it with a spanner. They had a bit of a twat to get off at times, but that's how you move it in and out, so you'd get a neutral result. So it's same measurement at front and back of your wheel. And at the back, on the subframe, is a camber bolt, and basically you untighten it, and then you twist the camber bolt, and that brings your back wheels in and out. That's quite straightforward. They can be a bit of a twat as well, to be fair, but essentially that's how you measure your alignment. Welcome.